You're welcome to Nationwide, and this evening we're focusing on the beauty of County Donegal. More and more people are holidaying at home these times, and with the promotion of the Wild Atlantic Way, a lot of them are heading west. And over the past number of years on Nationwide, we've reported on some interesting tourism initiatives in County Donegal, and we thought it would be nice to look back on some of those this evening. Now, we're going to start our journey in the south of the county, in an area that's been described as the jewel in the crown of County Donegal, the Slieve Liag Peninsula.
To some a barrier, to others a protection. Sliabh Liag standing resplendent for a mere 700 million years. This geological bedrock stretches to the coast of Newfoundland and the Great Appalachian Mountains. A 2,000-foot quartzite ridge on the cusp of South Donegal, falling steeply to the wild Atlantic on one side and steeply landward on the other. The earliest inhabitants of Ireland paid homage to this sacred landscape with its megalithic ruins. St. Patrick's coppersmith is said to have built his hermitage here, and it has served as a lookout during the Napoleonic and two World Wars. In more recent times, upwards of 70,000 visitors a year have been discovering the breathtaking views. And now Fáilte Ireland, together with the local community, are hoping to push that figure to 500,000.
Slieve Liag is everything that is great about County Donegal. The fantastic panoramic views, the unspoilt countryside. The drive out here is second to none, and the feeling that you're getting away from it all. So this attraction, if you like, has been known to us all in Donegal, but not to the whole wide world. So we're putting in many facilities now for visitors, but we're being very sensitive not to spoil anything that's great about Slieve Liag. This is going to be the jewel in the crown for County Donegal.
Tourism development here has been sensitive to the rugged landscape and the indigenous wildlife. A meandering road allows vehicular access to the edge of the cliff face, leading visitors to the panoramic vista, with Croagh Patrick and Ben Bulben in the distance. And if you want to experience the true splendour of Slieve Liag in the footsteps of the early pilgrims, there's a walkers' club to keep you on the right path. Not, I should add, for the faint-hearted.
We set up the club about a year ago with a view to providing guides for people to bring them onto the hills, bring them out to remote locations and show them some spectacular views that you just can't get by sitting in your car. You've got to go maybe to walk along cliff edges to get some spectacular views, and maybe on some of the more difficult walks you'd maybe walk for 5 hours and stuff like that. But I think everybody that kind of gets involved in it, very few of them you ever hear saying, well, I never want to do that again. They really kind of enjoy it and they enjoy coming here. And I think one of the great things that the Slieve Liag Peninsula has is you can walk for 5 hours, 7 hours, and you won't see a sign of any human being whatsoever. You won't see a telegraph pole, you won't see a house, you won't see any resemblance of mankind whatsoever. And I think people gravitate towards that, and people like to see that and like to go and find the wilderness. And I think that's what the Slieve Liag Peninsula offers.
And of course, if peering over the cliff edge isn't your thing, you can adjust your sea legs and take a trip on the Nuala Star.
Well, the trip was just to see the highest sea cliff in Europe. We encounter all sorts of things on the way. Then we could find dolphins, sometimes whales, there's the bird life, seals. We can take, we take people to do a wee bit of fishing. If people want to do a bit of snorkeling or swimming. If the weather's nice, you couldn't beat it. If the weather's bad, some people enjoy that. I'm delighted that they've actually finally discovered Slieve Liag. We've had it for millions of years, and they're only kind of waking up to it at the minute. But it's, they're doing a good job now. There's a lot of promotion going on, and they've done a lot of work with it. The roads and that has improved, and the signage is all improved. So I'm happy with it now. Yeah, we would like to see it kind of gradually developing. If it's controlled and organised, I suppose is the word I want to use. Yeah, I'm all for it.
As the word spreads that Slieve Liag is open for business, There's no doubt local people will protect the tranquility of their greatest natural resource, just as it has protected them through the mists of time.
I think spectacular is the only word you could use to describe those cliffs at Sliabh Liag.